Hey, Marion.
Hi, Kat. Ready to light the chalice?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'll say the word, and you at home can light your chalice too. Ready, set, go. We light this chalice to celebrate Unitarian Universalism. This is the church of the open mind. This is the church of the loving heart. This is the church of the helping hands.
I love a new month because we get to learn a new song, and this is one of my favorites.
What's it called?
Guide My Feet. It's hymn number 348 in the Gray hymnal, and there are 4 verses today, and we're going to sing the first verse, and the words are, guide my feet while I run this race. You sing that 3 times, and then the last line is, for I don't want to run this race in vain.
Well, let's try it. Hopefully, friends at home will help us sing too.
Guide my feet while I run this race. Guide my feet while I run this race. Guide my feet while I run this race, for I don't want to run this race in vain.
It's a new month, which means a new theme. I wonder what our new theme is. You're awfully quiet today. You think we should just open the Wonder Box right away? Okay, let's see. Oh, I know just what this is. It's a very special object from where I live. You see, I live in an intentional community, which is a place where everyone decides that they want to live together and work together. It's very similar to how we work together at church. Since it can be a lot of work to decide how we want to be together, we use this talking stick to help us have discussions. You can only talk when you're holding the talking stick. This talking stick is over 30 years old, and it has the initials BBL carved on it for the person who founded our community. She passed this down to me when she died, and now it lives on my shelf right back there. And it reminds me to take turns while building community, which is really important to me, obviously. Oh, here you go.
Thank you. I have something to say, but I needed the talking tick to say it. Those are the rules, right?
Right.
I think this talking stick is trying to tell us about our new theme for the month. The clues I heard are it's about building community and taking turns and passing things from one generation to the next. I think our theme must be what Dr. King called beloved community. It's the idea that we are striving for a better world together and that we each have a small part to do in building that beloved space together.
That makes sense. Beloved community is a big idea, and we could definitely spend a whole month exploring it. Passing the talking stick back and forth has me wondering if it really is a talking stick or if it's actually that thing that you use in a relay race. What's that called?
A baton. Of course, a baton makes so much sense because building beloved community is like running a race where you pass the baton from person to person and from one generation to the next. It's also a practice and a process. The real act of building beloved community is in the doing. It isn't a destination. Like Alice Walker said, this is how change happens, though. It's a relay race. And we're very conscious of that our job is really to do our part of the race, and then we pass it on. And then someone picks it up and keeps going. And that's how it is. And we can do this with the consciousness that we may not get it, today, but there's always tomorrow. Let's extinguish the chalice and give it a try.
We extinguish this flame,
but not the light of truth,
the warmth of community,
or the fire of commitment.
These we carry in our hearts
until we are together again. Ready, set, go.
It was so nice to work with someone else today. I've been doing this for 30 years by myself.
I hear you. Normally, this is lonely solo work.
Are you union? Do you have your SAG card?
No, I haven't had a speaking role yet.
Until now.